Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading.
What do we have for Scorpio, please? Judgment, Pluto energy, Scorpio, that's your energy right at the foundation. Scorpio, the divine called and you answered. You answered the call to your purpose. This is an energy of awakening right at your foundation. Everybody sees this. It's written all over you, Scorpio. Cannot be hidden anymore. You don't even need to do anything. People finally see you for who you truly are. The divine was hiding you this entire time. They needed to use you to test these individuals. Oh, and that's definitely what they did. And I feel very few people, if any, passed the test, Scorpio. These individuals took advantage of you. They cast you out. They ran your name through the dirt. They accused you of things you never did. These are family members who drained you of your creative life force, your high vibrational energy. Most Scorpios are born between demons. We have to be an example of transformation and rebirth. That's who I'm reading for today. Individuals who are transforming their lives. What do we have to Sacral, please? Seven of Cups, also Scorpio energy at the Sacral. This is an energy of illusion. The illusions they cast out before you, Scorpio. This is what you've overcome. They tested you, and you passed every single test. What's interesting is here, like I said, these individuals were tested. You were also tested as well by the people that came into your life. It's like the divine used demons to test you, to put you through spiritual boot camp, to transform you. I feel like these are all those individuals confusing you, try to create smoke and mirrors in your life, knock you off course, keep you out of your life purpose. Agents of the devil, wanting to see you functioning from a place of fear, feeling isolated, being pessimistic, and not being able to harness your creativity. It's an energy of also being overly emotional. I picked up in the last reading about you guys mastering your emotions. That's been big in the energy lately, right? That's really the energy of self-mastery for Scorpios, being able to master your emotions. When you do this, this is you ascending. And when you ascend, this is you having access to more blessings. So it's you mastering yourself. This is you, Scorpio, overcoming all the illusions that were placed in front of you in the Matrix. You can't be bought, Scorpio. You can't be bought. Nothing can make you fold. Your relationship with God and the divine comes first. This is why you're being blessed now. And the divine's using you as an example of what it means to step out on faith. What it means to actually function from this place of putting God and the divine first. Not caving to the temptations of the Matrix. None of them. You can't be swayed anymore, Scorpio. What do we have the solar plexus for Scorpio? Too many cards. What do we have the solar plexus? Three of Cups in reverse. Cancer energy at the solar plexus. This is an energy of lethargia. It's an energy of loss. It's like an energy of you losing these individuals that were in your life. But you didn't lose anybody, Scorpio. You understand this. They lost you. They lost, period. There's a lot of misfortune coming into these individuals' lives now. These individuals wanted to stifle your creativity. I feel as though these individuals had you feeling powerless to them as well. Inferior. A lot of you were lacking self-esteem around these individuals. Confidence and stepping into your power. And I feel like this is them, behind the scenes, cheersing all the time, right? Every time you took a loss, they would cheers behind the scene. I feel as though these individuals could be alcoholics, people who suffer from addictions, and I feel like they're getting worse ever since you were removed from their environment. Now they're getting walloped with karma. You triggered their karma, Scorpio. Like I said, the divine used you, right? You were a test for all of them. They didn't pass, so now here comes judgment, and now they're sentenced to karma. And that's really all there is to it. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and here you are, having mastered yourself, Scorpio. It's all about emotional balance and control. You're in the position now to actually help other people master themselves. This is what Scorpios are best at. Mastering themselves and then using their words to help other individuals master themselves. This is how Scorpio is in service to the collective, however this shows up for you. It doesn't even have to be just speaking. It could be many things, things you create. Scorpios are excellent manifestors. Scorpios can manifest at a very high rate when they step into their power. They have the ability to create all sorts of things. Scorpios are known for being master healers, is really what it comes down to. And it's all over this energy here, Scorpio. What do we have at the throat? Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the throat. Scorpio, this is an energy of some sort of change in your life. But I feel like it's a lot more than that. I feel like this is you actually helping other individuals with this now. This is an energy of action, knowledge, intellect. This is the energy of a soldier right here on this table. This is somebody here who's been to the deepest, darkest depths and made it back to the top again. And now they have all this wisdom that they can give back to those in need of guidance, assistance, however that shows up for you, Scorpio, in whatever you do. What do we have at the third eye? What did I say? Scorpios are excellent manifestors. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. This is all about turning your visions into reality. You having all the tools you need, Scorpio. You have access to the divine kingdom for anything you want, Scorpio. You are the house of rebirth, transformation, the phoenix rising from the ashes. The divine needs you to have access to whatever it is you need to help other individuals step into this energy, however that shows up for you. At the very least, the tools you need to allow yourself to step into this energy. You have to help yourself first, Scorpio, before you can help anybody else. You're no longer misunderstood, Scorpio. Everybody knows exactly who you are, and all of these individuals are going to have to watch from a distance. Watch what they chose to sleep on. They have to watch the person whose creativity they wanted to stifle now create from a very, very powerful place of creation, in regret that they quite possibly could have been a part of this had they done right by you, Scorpio. Everything reversing back onto these individuals now. What do we have at the crown? Boom. And there's those divine blessings. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn at the crown. This is you having access to the kingdom, Scorpio. This is all about material strength, financial prosperity, being able to manifest everything you need so you can make some sort of a real world impact in whatever it is you do. See, you just have to align with your divinity, master yourself, master your emotions, King of Cups energy, and then the blessings come through. The divine just starts to arrange things in your life to make sure that your blessings show up for you on your path, because you're on the path you're supposed to be on. It's no longer difficult to have access to your blessings. It just comes with ease. There's no resistance. You don't feel stuck anymore. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot, please? The Star. It's like star in reverse. And look, there they are. Taking all your blessings, right?
Oh, I'll take that. Scorpio doesn't need that. They don't have any talent. I'm the one with the talent.
They wanted you to be ignored. They wanted to just take some of you, and they just wanted to paint themselves in your energy, Scorpio. They took advantage of you. They thought you were a pushover, right? Because you hadn't mastered your emotions yet. You thought that just being overly nice to everybody and being a pushover was you being a good person and you mastering your emotions. And I understand that, because I used to think that too. As long as I make myself available to everybody, I guess I'm doing the right thing, right? This is an illusion. No, you need to create boundaries in your life. You only give your energy to those who know how to give back. It's about giving and receiving. You don't need anybody to save you, Scorpio, but you sure as hell don't need anybody to stop you. This is just ridiculous. People creating resistance in your life, boundaries, hurdles for you to jump that you didn't even know were there because they did it on a spiritual plane. These are enemies who masqueraded as your best friends, your family members. These people wanted you to be depressed and just be creatively impotent. Star energy in reverse. This is you seeing them for who they truly are. The mask has been ripped off. You see them as just demons floating around with oversized hands, just trying to steal everybody's blessings, right? What do we have at the sacral? Sacral position, please. Too many cards. What do we have at the sacral, please? Knight of Wands, bathing at the sacral. This is like Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a very reckless energy, very chaotic. Scorpio, this really speaks to me about this Seven of Cups. These are people that would come into your life, people you would have relationships with, that would paint themselves as one way, like all angelic, right? But behind the scenes, they're just running around, cheating on you. It's like an energy of sexual excess, right? And it's so interesting because Scorpio is also the house of sex, okay? So if you don't balance yourself, right, especially the sacral energy, which is all related to intimacy and sex, it can have Scorpios being fixated on this sort of energy. And you're going to naturally attract people like this, people who are very hedonistic and manipulative, also very overly emotional. So you're essentially attracting individuals that align with all the things that Scorpios need to heal. So it's so interesting to me because it's like you have people coming into your life that are essentially screaming at what needs to be healed in you. How interesting is that, right? It's like Scorpios are born into this life with this like spiritual trauma that all has to do with not seeing your self-worth, being a pushover, being overly emotional, being fixated on sexual intimacy, in hopes that it's a way to keep people in your life that are no good for you. Every zodiac sign is incarnated with trauma. We go throughout our lifetime attracting everything that's in alignment with that trauma. So again, I said it in the last reading, this is about self-mastery. You master all these energies, right? You bring everything into balance. You become the greatest Scorpios ever, right? The epitome of Scorpios, in order to balance all these energies inside of you. No longer giving your time to these Knight of Wands and reverse kinds of energy. Understanding that all they're doing is scattering your energy, depleting you. These are like rebel energies, you know, male or female. Attracting the rebel guy or the rebel female, you know? But not the good kind of rebel, the bad kind of rebel. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Five of Swords, Subnuk. These are these individuals being caught now, Scorpio. You see them for who they truly are. It's like you align, right? You start ascending, and then you start to look back, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I never actually saw what that person was doing to me. You know, people who maybe at one point in time you were like really attracted to, or you just thought were so great. And then as you ascend, you just see them as completely disgusting, right? I know this energy well. I look back at some of the people I've dated, and there's just no way this new version of me would ever even entertain the idea of ever even giving them an audience, right? Before Scorpio ascends, pretty much everybody that comes into your life is going to resonate at those demon frequencies. It's the universe's way of trying to wake you up, waking you up with demons. What do we have at the heart, please? So we have Furfur, War, and Strife. This is like 10 of Cups in reverse. For most Scorpios, this is family, right? Family sort of set you out on this path of you not being able to see your self-worth and just feel confident about who you are. They want to keep you repressed. I picked this up in the last Scorpio reading as well, right? Or maybe it was the one before, I can't remember. But it's really just an energy of not feeling supported, not really feeling loved. Scorpios have to learn how to be alone in this lifetime. This is where Scorpios find real happiness, is by really loving on themselves and being alone. And then once you do this, then the divine makes available to you whatever you want. And you will align with your person if that's what you want. It really comes down to whatever you want, Scorpio. Unbelievable. Lahea. Obedience. King of Pentacles. And this is what it's all about. This is what Scorpios understand. It's all about being obedient. This is how you pull through these major manifestations in your life. This is how you pull through the life of your dreams. Just be obedient, right? Sometimes you hear obedience, but this is the good kind of obedience. This is the obedience that aligns you with your divinity, your life's purpose, allows you to pull in this abundance for yourself. It's all about discipline, controlling yourself, controlling your emotions, being a fantastic influence for other individuals. This is how Scorpios do their work collectively. Putting your divinity before everything, Scorpio, is the key here. Putting the divine, God, and source before everything will bring you everything you need in this lifetime to manifest whatever it is you want to build for yourself. Because once you align with your divinity, you're only going to want to bring into your life what's in alignment with your purpose. So it essentially is only things you need. But the plans that the divine makes for Scorpios are so great and so vast and far-reaching that you can't even comprehend, Scorpio. Every day becomes a blessing. Every day is a miracle when you step into this energy. And there's no faking it, Scorpio. You'll know when you get there. You'll feel it all around you. There's no mistaking this energy. What do we have at the throat, please? The Chariot, right there at the throat. Who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. Success in conflict, right? Mastering those emotions. This is all about self-control, Scorpio. It's been all over your readings for the past few weeks. This is what brings in these victories. This is what brings in this action and change in your life. You remaining forward-focused and determined, and becoming the perfect example of a life well lived, and speaking about it boldly as well. Yes, God is in my life. Yes, I connect with my higher self and the divine to guide me. Yes, I use my intuition every single day, every moment of my life to navigate the matrix. You have all the power to be a perfect role model and example, Scorpios. Use it. Use what the divine gave you, Scorpio. They gave it to you for a reason, because you actually know how to use it. You are the house of transformation, so you have those tools. The Tower, Aries energy at the third eye. The fire of God, disruption, warns of disasters, aids, and transformation. Also Scorpio energy, the Tower. It's actually Mars. Mars is Scorpio's old ruler, but it's a Scorpio and Aries energy. But again, transformation here. But it's like an energy of you showing your wings, Scorpio. You spreading the message in some capacity, however that shows up for you. Whether you're writers, songwriters, artists, it's just an energy of putting God in everything you do. This really is the formula, Scorpio. And I say that from experience. It wasn't until I put God into myself and my work that I see success in my life. What do we have? The crown to close this out for Scorpio, please. The Empress, Libra energy, Venusian energy, also Taurus energy at the crown. God, Father, the generous, fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. The Empress is the most beautiful card in the deck. It's all the queens combined. It's an energy of abundance and creation, growth and fertility. Male or female, it's just an energy of you planting seeds and everything growing. There's a lot of wealth on this table, Scorpio. There's a lot of abundance and happiness. There's a lot of manifestation. There's a lot of power here. And there's a ton of illumination around all the people that worked against you. The further you move into this energy, Scorpio, the more the illumination you'll have. And though it's shocking and upsetting, the divine repays you with blessings, so you don't even have to allow it to affect you. And I promise, Scorpios, once you step into your power and your divinity and you align with your higher self, you won't even care anymore. You'll look back and understand that it was all a game. It was all a part of the matrix, that your real family is the divine. Your real father is God. Everything down here in the matrix is an illusion. It's all a test. It was all a test to get you here now, Scorpio. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donation, Scorpios. Take care.